Checking. Let's see if I am online or not. I am supposed to be online somewhere. Um, hello. Let's see. Twitch. Seemingly, I'm still offline. Okay, well, maybe next third time it's gonna be a charm. For now, let's just stick to YouTube. Let's check it. Check if we can see the stream. Okay, looks like it's working here. Sweet. So you should be seeing something. Let's see. I'm gonna log into my own stream just to double check. There we go. Okay, we are live. Okay, looks like which is great. So I'm just gonna put this to the side. I'm gonna mute myself and like make the chat smaller. And yeah, so hopefully you guys might be able to pick it up. I'm gonna open the Discord as well. Cool. So there's still some people in the Discord, which is great. I'm just gonna tell people in the Discord that I'm streaming. And well, if you are new to my channel, hi, I'm Luciano. Let's see, for some reason looks like the chat is not working yet again. Just gonna go to fix it very quickly. It's not made for kids, you asshole. Not made for kids. Boom. Let's go back. For some reason, I got that as a default and I'm not liking it. All right, so we should have a chat going on. So fix it very quickly. It's not pretty cool. I'm gonna mute myself there so I don't just collapse everything. Pop out the chat. I don't know if I can refresh this chat here. Let's see if I pop it out. It doesn't work. And then chat. Hey, there we go. Now we got a chat in the live stream. Gold. That's pretty much gold. Let's put this as a not full screen interface. Like, why you guys come into the thing? I'm just gonna be like setting everything up, seeing that everything works. And we got 2 people watching now. Probably 2 of them is me. So yeah. Also, I need to put on my face in this thing. Interestingly enough, not working. Oh yeah, I'm in the wrong collection of scenes. So let's do scene. Boom. Hey. And then I tap this one. I kind of like this one, but camera's off. Camera overlay, not overlay. Let's see. Why is my camera not working here? Probably because of, I don't know why. We got one more person in the stream. Great. Hi. 5 more. Now we're 5. Wow, that's cool. Just like I'm trying to figure out why some things don't seem to work. Okay, this is working now. Good. So if anything is going on with the audio that shouldn't be, just let me know. Otherwise, I'll just get started talking. Hopefully, um, I'll just like I did today. I cut out the things, the first few minutes where I was just like rambling around, and while things didn't work properly. So okay, I'm just gonna go. Hey everyone, and all right, cool. We are ready. Hi. So, no way, Isa. Are you traveling? Um, I thought you were still like going around. My water here. Look at me all streamery. I should probably like put some colored background instead. Um, let's do some colors with the music. There we go. Let's do that. So that's gonna color the rest kind of purple. Cool, cool, cool. Hey. So, um, I'm honestly I felt like streaming again yesterday. I felt it was super fun, and since I don't really have much else to do these days, on a Tuesday or Monday or something like this, I'll probably keep at it as long as I want to, as long as I can do it. So. Oh, whoa, well, you're a Sequoia? Nice. Aw, that's so lovely. Thank you. You are the absolute best. Wow, this thing auto locked itself out. Let me try. Uh, let's just talk animation stuff, right? Or no? Okay, so yesterday I was trying to rig parts of this character, um, and we discovered a bug, which was fun because like I showed people how to like report a bug, and that was great. And interestingly enough, well, they looked at it and they were like, "Hey, this actually you might be onto something, right?" And we discovered a bug. Sorry, this is like there we go. For some reason, this thing took me somewhere else. I'm just gonna reload the chat. There we go. Increase the volume. Oh, like this. Maybe better. Hello? Hello? Is that better? Let me know if that is better, please. Hello, hello. Yep. So, as I was saying, I reported this bug. Let's see. Just looking for the thing. It's somewhere. I just saw it this morning. Wait. I should have kept it open. Anyways, let's see. Let's just hide all this stuff. And you're not seeing what I'm seeing because I'm like looking at my email and kind of a little bit more sensitive information right there. But shit, where I left that bug. Okay, I'm glad that now it's better. I tried setting up the thing so it was like a little bit more responsive and like we'd get the less delay between when I talk and you guys can answer. But I guess this is the best we can do for now. So I promise that in each stream things are gonna get slightly better. As I get back into this and I learn a little bit more about all this stuff. Now, I'm looking for the bug from developer. Let's make it easier. Developer.blender.org. Developer. Damn it, I can't even spell. Thank you. No, it's a bug that I reported yesterday. That's what I'm looking for because I wanted to, since people were excited about like reporting a bug. So this, oh, cool. So here, if you go to the developer dashboard and you have an account and everything, then you can see like your last contributions and like the things that have you know, reported or talked about or whatever. So I commented on this issue that we discovered yesterday when I was rigging like the like I was doing like lattice on an eye, right? And so created a video even for them to be able to look at it. They asked me to they assume that it's like probably a bug, right? So that's the video that I made to kind of show them that like rotating the stuff was giving strange results. And then we went, they looked at it, and so I sent them a scene, and but yeah, they looked at it like maybe an hour later or something like that. Like I sent the bug around 12 midnight or something like this, and then yeah, maybe 3 hours later, they seven yeah 7 hours later they looked at it, and yeah, I came back with like a little file for them to try it out. And yeah, we'll see how this evolves, and maybe we get a fix soon in Blender 4.1, which would be great. So, aside from that, today what I wanted to do is like I'm trying to re-rig this character in Blender because our short film we've done it mainly in Maya, and so obviously um, that's cool and all, but for the future we might want to like do more films like this one. And with that in mind, we also want to do them in Blender. And so I'm just like doing little tests and like seeing how I can rig this mainly with Rigify. So I'm gonna go ahead and start doing the rest of the body and head. So I showed yesterday like the typical when you just like delete the face, create like the base of the general bones. I'm not super happy with the fingers, but we can fix that later. Uh, for now, I'm just gonna carry on and just like use some custom bones for the cape. Just gonna go on the cape. I'm just gonna grab this guy here and call it cape dot. This would be left dot L dot 001, right? So basically, what I'm gonna create is like I'm gonna create a chain of bones that goes all the way around here and then go around there, and same thing around here, and then probably one around here. And I'm not sure, maybe I'll create one or two around here so we have like a mesh around the cape. So also, so I'm gonna isolate both these things with this, right? And then from here, I'm gonna just Shift H. That's not what I wanted. Alt H. I wanna Shift H in edit mode, the bones, just so I can work with like the ones that I want to work right now, and so not having everything else in the way. Now, I think for simplicity and also for the sake of like what we need, that we don't really need to like have super deforming cape, right? But we normally you want to be able to create C shapes and straight lines and S shapes, right? And the more complex of these ones is the S shape. So for this, you probably want one there, one there, one there, one there, and one there. Like if you have a bone here, right? And then you want to have a bone here, and then you want to have another bone here, and have a bone. So that it's a minimum of like 4 bones, considering that you probably will be using like what it calls bendy bones, and that can kind of help. Um, looking at the chat. Hey, Sigman, welcome, and Mahesh. Sorry if I butcher the names. You know, I can't hear how you guys are pronouncing them. Lashan. I'm not gonna go into the rigging the eye just yet. I'm just gonna try to do everything else with the auto rig with Rigify. Because also I'm getting acquainted to the new Blender. So let's carry on. So I'm just gonna do that. As I said, I need like 4 bones at least on the way down, right? That should be enough. Bear in mind, I'm using the snap to volume, right? Right there, right there, right there. Snap to volume. Since I named the first bone Cape L001, the other ones are actually like correlative. And so I'm just gonna right click and symmetrize, and now I get the bones with correct naming, which is great, makes it much easier. And from here, I'm gonna keep extruding, and I'm gonna think of the same thing, right? So this is my last one. A middle one should be around here, then maybe probably one here, and then one here, something around these lines. Just gonna extrude this one here. Oops, I make sure that I don't leave anything behind. So I'm just gonna leave that guy there. We can always readjust the position a little bit. So I'm just gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, right? And I didn't hit mirror, so I'm just gonna symmetrize now. And this should be just like the same, attached in the same way. Now I could probably like skip the line in the middle and just like do a line here and a line here, and that probably will take care of it. Or maybe something like there and there. Or maybe just like do 3, which could be overcomplicating things. But I mean, let's try, right? So I'm gonna call this one slightly different. So this is gonna be Cape L M, as in mid left or left mid, right? And then same thing, I'm gonna symmetrize, gonna turn on my mirroring. Did I symmetrize it? Symmetrize. That did not work. Why? Because it's LM. So I'm just gonna call it Cape ML. Sure, let's try that. Symmetrize. Haha. Yeah. And then, so I'm going to do that like that. Extrude, extrude. So I'm just gonna mark this guy here. Shift S, cursor to selected. Shift selection to cursor. That kind of works, right? And when just like make sure that it's in, like, I'm using again this one while holding control, so it's like on the mesh, like on the volume of that mesh. And I think maybe that's just about enough, and maybe I don't need any more. Let's do a quick test. Actually, we can always do that. So if I just select these guys, now I'm gonna select the first one of every chain and go to the bone properties, and here I'm gonna set the rigify type to stretchy. I'm gonna try this one because I think it should be the right one. Copy to selected, so it copies to all of them, right? You see, like the other ones don't have that. And now if I generate the rig, we get, let's see, let's go out of isolation. You guys are welcome to ask questions as I go. I highly appreciate that. Okay, that seems to work, right? That seems to work. Ooh, oh, those got merged. That's great. I wonder why this didn't, though. I mean, that would be nice if like those would have like just one controller there. That would be amazing. Now let's try and skin the cape to the bones, to the thing. Control P, automatic weights. To make drawings, the annotate with the annotate tool, you just hold D while you're in any tool basically, and then if you wanna delete, D and right click will like get you to delete. You hold D while you're pressing D, you can draw, and while you're pressing D, you can right click and delete. Yeah, it's much better than going there. Absolutely, much better, right? So D for drawing. Remember that. Just D for drawing. Okay, this is not terrible. That's actually okay. Okay, there's a part there that's kind of like wonky, but generally, I think it's cool. So let's just like select. Oh, it's only weighted by the cape. That's great. Cape, 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 cape. Absolutely excellent. Okay. Yeah, this is not too bad. So if we look at it from the side, right, it's not perfect, but it's not awful, right? I'm just gonna get rid of like these ones came from Mudbox and they have some clear, some split normal stuff, I think. That, yeah, that one, that's it. That was like kind of annoying. Material, sharp face. Sharp face, goodbye. Yeah, it's giving me like those faceted faces. And sharp face. Clear customers for sharp face. You know, sharp face. Goodbye. And then more sharp face. Did you catch that, Mahesh? All right. So can get back to normal. Just gonna keep these two guys, right? And see whether why is it not completely working though? I wonder. You know, I could probably get away. Okay, corrective smooth. Aha! There we go. That's much better. Got the corrective smooth out, which was kind of like getting in the way. And this actually does work quite decently, let's be honest. All right. I mean, don't have to push it much up or down because obviously, obvious reasons, because this bone is there. But if I move both of them down, I think I'm kind of happy with this. The only thing I don't know, like if I'd like to have, okay, there's something there though. Right. Let's see. How to convert your bones to rigify bone. Um, so basically rigify to create any bone to a rigify bone. In a way, it's just select any bone in pose mode, right? You select it in pose mode, and then you go into the bone panel. Then around here, we see rigify type. Normally, this would be empty if it's not a rigify bone, right? Because when you activate the rigify add-on, then this panel appears here, and you just like tell it what type of chain you want it to be. So we chose stretchy chain, and that's it, right? And then I want to try to connect next as well. And then use scale. Let's do ease. Merge parent rotation scale. Yeah, absolutely. I think that should work. Right? A middle control position. This should be boop. Let's keep it there. Let's see what happens if we regenerate the rig now. Right? You just then once you did that, actually I made a mistake, which is you see like the options are different now in all of them. So what I probably need to do, copy to selected. Let's see if the other ones now have the same options. They don't. So we wanna copy all to selected. Let's see. That did not work. Copy all to selected. Copy to selected. Propagate twist. But let's just like live with this. Okay, now they're all the same. Good. Good. Okay. So now we can just go and I can just like hide these things for now. What is this action thing? And regenerate the rig. So that will update the rig with the new options. That's cool. 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 This is also very, I love that this kind of merged together, right? So now it's like all part of um like a little mesh. So I could probably do the same, just like add one here. I just need like those two guys to be converted into one bone. I would be golden probably, because like the rest of it I kind of really like actually. Seems like fairly easy to use. We need to move it, which we don't need to move much, to be honest, right? But it's enough to shape it around the body when the character moves. And the other thing, it just needs to be attached to this guy. It's already attached to that guy. Holy moly. Right? So it's already attached to that. Don't look at the deformation of this. I haven't done anything there yet, but there's only a couple of things there. Like seems like some of the geometry is not it's not behaving correctly. The weighting, I guess. Let's do perm. Maybe what we can do is just delete all unlock groups and then go to this guy here and change display the bone collection called deformation, right? I'm gonna hide all the rest of them pretty much, right? And I'm just gonna select this, right? So I want to go back, select this mesh, go back here, and then actually no, opposite. So I have that selected. I'll make this one active, weight paint, and then I just want to weight automatic bones. And that now looks to be working well, actually. So if I turn on the layers, the bone collection, sorry. Not this ones, but that ones. Right? And now I just reset everything. Yeah, most of the mesh looks to be doing exactly how intended. Not the body, but the rest. Okay, let's look at the chat. I saw this tutorial that complained that all the retargeting tutorials just show how to retarget, but ignore the part where you transfer to IK controls and use them to clean and edit. That's about retargeting mocap, and I honestly have zero idea about retargeting mocap. Maybe you could ask Brad from Rigging Dojo or the guy from CG Dive. They are very well versed into mocap workflows in Blender. I think I once worked with mocap, but I didn't know much about it. You think you make it seriously? Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do anything like that because I really don't know about it. And maybe if I have to learn it, I could. So I'm sorry. Again, if I stumble across like the need for me to learn how to do that, sure, I'll teach you. But honestly, like it's not what I do on a daily basis. It's not what I'm interested in doing either. The reason I'm like showing this stuff is because I'm like still working on my short film, and I really like dig this like problem solving things, right? So now we have to fix this thing, right? Let's see if we can find a way in the rigify chains. Maybe it's just a matter of like getting these two like super completely aligned. So Shift S, selection to cursor. So maybe if if I rebuild the rig again now, it will work. It did. You see, I just aligned them and Blender recognized them that I wanted them to be just one control and merge them together. Same thing that happened here. Hey, Sketchy, how you doing? So you missed the beginning, but I was talking about like they responded to the bug report and they requested some more info and stuff. So I sent them a file and we'll see how that resolves. Probably in a couple of hours they'll look at it again. Welcome back. Welcome back. Let's just check on the stream. Well, we got 10 people. Okay, so everybody that hasn't said hi in the chat, please say hi so I know who you are. Maybe I'll get to know you. Feel free to ask questions about animation and the industry. I'm right now just um, like carrying on trying to rig this character with like the rigify tools directly in Blender, and then I'll if I need to do custom stuff, I'll do that on top. But ideally, I'll get most of it done with rigify. Um, yeah, I really love how Blender is so like the I mean that's the whole point of like open source software, right? There's not only just developers, but also there's a bunch of people like donating their time, which amounts to like such big team of people that there's always someone willing to look at stuff and always somebody has like a little 10 minutes to take a look at that bug or that tool that you wanted, right? So that makes it really cool. All right, so let's try and move on to the next. I'm kind of happy with like how the cape is turning out, and I don't think I need like necessarily did this cape. Let's just add the extra chain just for funsies, uh, for sake of completeness. Because if he had more complex shit to do, I would probably need it, but you know. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna duplicate this chain, not all of them. So I'm gonna duplicate the chain just without mirror, right? And I'm gonna rename it. I'm gonna call it. If you press Control F2, you get the batch rename panel, which allows to rename a bunch of things. So I'm gonna select bones here. I'm gonna change set. Gonna call it set name. Method new, so it creates a new name for stuff. And then I'm gonna call it cape m dot 001. That should be it. And so I should get 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. Exactly what I want. Ravanen, absolutely. This king is from a short film that I've been working on with some friends. You probably, if you follow me on Twitter or on Instagram, you probably have seen some of it. Let's see, I got right here, right? So that's the king. And this project, it's currently being worked on in Maya and Houdini, but we've been thinking about maybe exploring the possibility of doing further sort of episodes. It's a short little funny gag short film, right? But the guys also that I'm working with are eager to learn Blender in the future, and so I'm just experimenting to see how I would go about rigging the characters and have the same kind of feeling and flexibility that we had in Maya, but for them to be able to play with something in Blender eventually, right? So yeah, that's where it is from. And so if you go under here, freelance film, there's a bunch of like making of materials that I've been sharing slowly over the years, I guess. That this was like 127 weeks ago, so it's like 2 years ago. Um, and you can see like some of the designs, like the variety of the stuff, like like the rotations that she did, right? This was the first test that I did in 3D when I was like when I picked like the wrong design. I wasn't going from the Mexican cartoonist style. I'm gonna try and find them. Trino, Mexican. Trino's World. Wow, no, I was so the style is inspired a lot on like old UPA style characters, obviously based on Tumblehead, Tumblehead's work. I mean, that was like one of the main references. And funny enough, now I am working with them on the short film, which is pretty cool. Like you can see if you look at their work. I'm just gonna mute this, but um, it's all in this kind of funky, like big eyes, poppy eyes as well, and like very like profile looking characters. I love this film. It's really cool. If you can catch it at a festival, do it. I love this film as well. It's super funny. This is a Luther thing that Sketchy mentioned yesterday, right? So they got lots of like really cool work in this like vibe, and I really really like it. I honestly really really like it. And so when I asked my friend to do the design of the rigs, right? I gave him this was part of like the references I gave her. So yeah, absolutely like amazed by their work and always like inspiring. So I keep reverting back. This film is like so much fun. I really like it. So yeah, so that's where you've seen it probably. If it reminds you of something. And so yeah, here you can find like a bunch of like, as I said, making of material over the years of how like the project has evolved. The first rig we did in Blender with like the old model. Um, Me talking animation bullshit, like being all stupid, uh, and yeah, and so on. So yeah, check it out. That's my Instagram. Anyways, so carrying on, the most complex rig I've ever made. To be honest, I've never done very complex rigs. I've done a one or two, but um, I never worked as a rigger because I'm not interested in working as a rigger. Um, because rigging is for riggers, I guess. And I am an animator, and so what happens is the only reason I know a little bit about rigging is because um I always thought like it's so hard to have to hire somebody else to do this job. Mostly if I want to do something silly and I have no budget for it and whatever. And so I won't bother a proper rigger with my stupid problems. They're like they for them it's a job, right? So and also for me it's kind of fun to every now and then just like do something different from what I do every day, just to learn some extra, to be a little bit more proficient. Because like it's easy, I mean, it's easy enough to rig something basic that you can live by, and not every shot is gonna be like your demo reel shot. Not every time that you are rigging need to rig something super over complicated or something. You just need it to be good enough that you can animate it, right? And obviously that doesn't apply for production rigging, right? Like not for like I couldn't rig for like a series or a movie, but I can rig enough that I can like animate characters that sometimes are not available online or stuff like this. Um, which makes me happy because sometimes you want to animate something that's original to you. So having the a little bit of the superpower of rigging goes a long way for doing personal projects, even for just experimenting before you get into something else, right? Makes it easier to like, oh, figure this stuff out, and then like maybe talk to a rigger and go like, okay, this is what I've tried, this is what I like, this is what I don't think will work for this kind of character, and just like rig it the way I want it, but properly, right? So it's about like learning how to communicate with other departments, people, etc. Right? Just like aligning this because I think that gives better results with the deformation as well. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, let's see. That should be fine. Cool, cool, cool. So now we have these guys. This should be perfectly aligned. So if we run the regenerate rig, there you go. We got one controller for all that, which is, if you ask me, it is glorious. Now, these guys are not doing anything, obviously. So we're going to do the same that we did before. We're going to turn our layers on. Bam. So now we can see the deformation bones, right? And sketchy, I feel exactly the same. When I was in uni and I was learning animation, I remember I was really scared of rigging. I was like, no, rigging is not for me. I don't want to touch this. I tried a few things and I found it very, mostly in Maya. It used to be, I don't know about now. I don't rig much in Maya, to be honest, but it used to be very unforgiving. It was very easy to break things and to not be able to go back at all, because things would like you'd break a bone and then you couldn't undo. It was that complex, for who knows what reason, right? And so when I started learning rigging in Blender is very, very, very forgiving. And so you can just like change things midway and nothing really breaks. And so I started like trying to imitate things that I would see in Maya, doing them in Blender, or things sometimes like I remember there was I had to teach a class, and a friend like taught me the things that I needed, because it was like a very basic part of a class where I had to teach how to create a lamp rig in Maya, and and then like use that lamp rig to do like typical like basic exercises, right? And I remember I had to learn that, and I was like, okay, I got good at doing that particular rig, and then I started using that knowledge to learn it in Blender. I was like, oh shit, Blender is much easier, right? And so I grown confident enough that I can live by in some scenarios, and that has given me like, what's it called, um, autonomy, uh, so I don't have to like have somebody every time rig something for me, right? And I absolutely appreciate having my own autonomy. Okay, so let's do that guy, that guy, that guy, that guy. Bear in mind, I'm pressing L. L just like selects a chain, which is great. Oh yeah. So basically, the rigging way in Blender, in Blender has this like, because you have the modes, makes it so much easier. Sometimes a lot of the times you don't even need actual controls. You can just like rig stuff with a couple of bones, and because they have this difference between post mode and edit mode, it's glorious, right? It's glorious because like you set where is zero, and then from there on you move stuff and you constrain stuff. But in Maya, you have to create the control, the group that contains the control, so you can move the group, and so you don't have like the transforms become like be defaulted, and then how you can, so you can actually control like how the axes are pointing. Oh man, it's such a mess. Nowadays, I think here is much easier, but who knows? Also, studios are plagued with people that don't know how it like how the tools have evolved, and so they still do the things this exact same way that they were done 25 years ago or 20 years ago, which is pretty dumb. Anyways, now I'm gonna go select that guy and make that guy active. Weight paint, not you, not you, grease pencil, don't get in the way. Okay, there we go. Weight paint, and then weights, assign custom bones. Bam. Now I'm just gonna go back to this guy, turn everything else on, turn that guy off, and then now we should have a weighted, very weighted cape, right? That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool because we can shape it a lot, right? And we take the first one, the top one, it shapes everything else. Not sure about that behavior, but I'm not against it. I mean, I've animated this character, and normally, like, you kind of move this thing around, and you want that to move. And then you probably wouldn't touch this one much. You'd probably like even at the most you probably do something like that, and then this, just like turn. Yeah, that's good. I like that. Yeah, I think this is good. Good enough. All right. So should we call the cape done for now, and move on to like doing some stuff in the face? I think that could be cool. I'm gonna share the link here. Boop boop. In the. All right, let's move on to the face. So let's plan, I guess. We could call it that. Let's go. Let's plan. To achieve this, we need rigify add-on. Yes, absolutely. By the way, Zik, the rigify add-on comes with every version of Blender. You just go to the add-ons tab and then find rigify, and there it is. It's with you. So you just like turn it on, and there you go. Yeah, there's an experimental feature sets that you can install separately. But I'm using just like the default, like uh, bundled rigify that comes in Blender 4.0. Fin sculpts. Interesting. I had to learn Blender rigging for work. I ended up taking that knowledge over to Maya. Learning Blender stuff gave me a decent enough foundation while keeping everything relatively simple. Yeah, that's exactly it. That's how I did it. Like then after I did learn how to rig more in Maya, but what took the fear away was Blender actually, because it was like simple. So let's see. I don't think I'm gonna animate the nose. I mean, in the current state of the rigs in Maya, I never done that, right? But for the sake of having the option, right, and not necessarily animated, but like just maybe pushing a pose here and there, I'm gonna add like a bone there. Let's call it a bone there. Also, this like it's just one like big piece, so I'll probably try have like 1, 2, 3, and then maybe just like one for that one, that one for that one, and one for that one, right? For like the one on the other side. Uh, just so like maybe you can like offset those little like balls, right? As like little things. That could be fun. Then I need a jaw control, obviously, right? I have one bone there floating that you can see that I created just to drive the mouth shapes, right? I did 3 blend shapes. I think it's the same that Magnus did in Maya, which are these ones, middle, up, and down. Hope that didn't break it. Let's see if it broke it. Maybe it did. No, it didn't. Cool. So up, down, and back. And if I mix back and up, it gets that. Back and down gets that. And that's basically just like good enough to get most of like the general expression. And then with like opening the mouth or opening the top part of the head, then yeah. So top part of the head. So I need to recreate this bone as well in the current rig, right? So let's think one bone for the top part of the head, right? It's like top, oops, top, head, hair, Oops, I need to start learning how to write. Hair, nose, jaw. Oopsie. There we go. I need the lips. Probably I'd like maybe one here, one here, one here, right? And then actually one here, one here, one here, and here, one here. So in total, two at the bottom and two at the top, just like on each side, you know. The mustache would go one, maybe two, three. So sorry, one, two. Yeah, probably three should be enough, or maybe I could do just like four. Yeah, four should be good. Maybe it's a bit overdoing it, but I'll probably end up only animating the first one most of the time. One for the crown, because I don't think the crown should probably bend, but maybe some stretchiness to it could be worth it, like scratch and stretch, so you can animate it funkily. The crown, yeah. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, that kind of looks like it's a plan, and obviously I need a head, but like the head, if you can see, the control of the head is already there, right? I just need to attach it, and we'll take care of the eye later. So I guess let's get onto it. So I'm just gonna hide this guy. I'm gonna bring back my meta rig, right? So as I said, we already have the head controller, which is great. So I'm gonna press Shift H and just like, sorry, Alt H, Shift H, Shift H. Okay, just keep like the head controller, which is called Spine 6 now, and I'll keep that guy here. And from there, I'm gonna just like start. So I'm gonna call this jaw. Let's just like do this quick, and then this guy should be that. I'm using this one as a start because that's in the middle, so drives kind of everything else from the middle. So nose, no sé, say crown, hair dot 01, 2, and 3. Probably these guys could go like a little bit lower. Actually, 3 should be enough. Yeah, I think so. Maybe I don't think I'm gonna get to do more than this. Yeah, it should be enough. Cool. Right? We're gonna create one more from here to here. It's like hair mid, right? And then I'm gonna duplicate this guy. I'm gonna look at it from the top. It's gonna go here. Kind of, you know. Oh. Control R. Do that, do that. And this is gonna be hair L. L, yes. And I'm gonna symmetrize that. Hair F. Perfect. Right? I think that kind of works. And then, oh, we want a head top. So that way we can open the head like from here, like that. That's always super fun. So maybe this guy would be here, right? That way it like when I do automatic weights, it takes most of this area. I guess that would work. Now, most important than that is where do we want it to pivot from? So we probably don't want it to pivot from there. We probably want it to pivot from like there or here, no? So let's do that instead. And we can always like try it and see how it works, how it goes. Cool. The jaw might be opening a little bit too far back. We could do that. So like it's kind of like a little bit of a puppet, like boom, boom, boom. Right. Wow. You're also silent in the chat, guys, tonight. What's going on? There's 8 of you, which is great. So hi. I'm here. I'm slowly being back. I'm considering getting a new camera because this one is great, but I kind of like to have like less depth of field, like more depth of field. Mm, Anyways, sorry if I rumble. Rumble. What else? What else? Okay, yeah, looks fine. Okay, the mustache. For now, I'm just like adding single bones because that's a beautiful thing about rigify that I deeply, deeply enjoy. Is that um, because of the rigify types, you can create lots of things just out of like positioning bones, and depending on what you tell it that you want it to be, then it'll be that thing. And that thing being sometimes like just like a bendy bone chain or like a regular chain or like what we did like with the cape, like that's like a super complex chain to do by hand, but because of the power of like the rigify types, you just like tag it and then boom, it creates what you want, right? It even parented it to the actual right bone, which is insane. Right. So we got that. So these guys, we need to rename them. Stupid me. Control F2 bones. We're gonna call them mustache dot L dot 001. So to tell it what kind of chain you want, you select the first, or I mean where you want that chain to start, basically. And so you select it, for instance, in this case, the mustache, right? The mustache, you just saw me, I just created bones, right? And if I now, I'm just gonna mirror it just to show you. Gonna symmetrize. Okay, I'm gonna mirror it. There we go. So I'm just gonna go to regenerate rig. You can see all of the bones that I created in the face, they disappeared, right? And luckily Blender did not delete them, right? They're not in these layers either, right? They're just here, sorry, in the, wait, did it delete them? No, no. Okay, there we are. They're in the org, right? They are just there, but because we didn't tag them or add anything to them, Rigify just doesn't know what to do with them, so it hides them. So they can kind of be thought of like as a um, original bones. That's why they are in their org, but at the same time, they're not told to be anything. So, hey, Forest Longhill, I am actually using Blender 4.0. Bam! Boop, 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 boop. The one that came out of the oven today. So, if I want to, for instance, convert this chain into a chain kind of like the one we did with the cape, you just go into post mode because this does not happen in edit mode. And if you go to edit mode or any mode into the little bone properties, you see like there's nothing here. But if you go into post mode, you get this rigify type panel. And now you can tag it with one of the rigify types, which comes with the rigify add-on. So these are like the pre-made bone chains because it's a modular system, right? So for instance, I can go and use basic tongue. Let's see how that goes. right? So I just tagged one, the first one of that chain. And if we go and generate the rigify rig, it created a chain that has that bone, and then that one, and that one, and that one, and that one, and that one, right? And for a tongue, that's actually kind of cool, actually. It's not what I'm looking to do with this particular mustache, but you can see what it did, right? So I'm just gonna delete that. No, not even gonna delete. I'm just gonna tag it differently. Let's say basic copy chain. So this is where you start like trying different things and go, like, oh, what does this type of chain do, right? And I'm gonna regenerate it again. You're gonna see it's a different type of chain now, and this is like for some reason sometimes it like stays with the old shape that it created for a specific chain. I'm gonna delete the annotations because they're starting to bother me now. Just hide them. So when that happens, you can just go and click here, and when you're gonna regenerate the rig, press advance and press overwrite widget meshes. Boom. Right now I created it again with the proper widgets. And so this one, for instance, is just a regular FK chain, which is probably what I'm gonna use in this case, right? Easy, right? So this is basically the step that we're going through right now. Now we're picking which part of the face or bone or anything is gonna become what. So let's see. There was a jaw one. So let's try and see what that does. Because in my head, like jaw should just like be jaw. Bottom lip influence, lock influence. Oh, so this one probably requires a lip one. Let's see. You'll probably get an error message. See, jaw could not find all mouth corners. Incorrect armature for type jaw. So that failed. We can go back to our original meta rig. And for now, we're going to call it something else. Let's see. What else could work? Super copy. Ah, I like super copy, I think. Skin anchor, skin glue, stretchy chain, transform, skin transform basic. What is this? Generate control. All right. Let's just get it go. Sometimes when I'm trying things around, ooh, what is this? Sync with outliner. Oh, cool. I would like to just like bring this one over here and then keep it like very low. So I can get that button, or just like right click, assign, add to quick favorites instead. That's actually smarter. And so I'll go here and regenerate rig. Bam. So now this guy is just like a controller. Sure, that could work. Not my favorite solution though. I think I'd like it more like that one. So let's just do that instead. So what did I tag this one? Basic copy chain. Just do that. Boom. Basic copy chain. I think this one probably deserves the same, and this one deserves the same treatment. And this one deserves the same treatment. And this one deserves the same treatment. And this guy needs to be parented to that, not to that one, but to this one. Control P. Okay, it seems to be already parented to it. Let's see. Yeah, it is. Boom. And then, okay, and then all these guys are parented to the parent of that one, which is wrong. They should all be parented to that one. Keep offset. In fact, this one should be parented to the top head. The top head should be parented to the head. Yeah, that's correct. The jaw should be parented to the head, not the top head. Yeah, think so. And then the mustaches should be parented to the top head, right? Because we want the head to move everything, and then the top part Just let's go. All right, Sketchy. Good to see you again. Thank you for coming. Drop by whenever you want. Um, and then is the rig type available if you don't have the body rig in the beginning? I was thinking if you only have the head model only, for example, how does that work? Yeah, the rig type does appear regardless. You can create a rig type with a new armature that's completely empty. Like if I create a new armature, right, and just like go into post mode, you get the rig type. That's it, and it will create the main nodes and all of that. All right, let's see. Let's just like regenerate a rig. Did that work? Did it screw up? Did I screw up? What is my life? Oh, post mode, regenerate rig. Okay. Jaw type. Okay, wait, what? Didn't I change that? Did I call anyone jaw? No, no, no. Copy chain, copy chain, copy chain. Okay, copy chain. Okay, that should work. Bone jaw rig input type must. Yeah, but I don't have a ball. Hey, we got 15 people watching. Whoop 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 whoop. Come on over. Please introduce yourselves. I'm here answering questions while I'm resolving my own problems. But I'm happy to talk to about stuff. So, so there's things, for instance, that I'd love that they would be different. Maybe like there would be cool if we could have like a search for certain type of bones, because for some reason I'm getting an error of some bone that it's supposed to be trying to make a jaw. Uh-huh. Okay. So I know what I did. So basically, no, did I? What is this guy? Okay, this is from the there. Okay, that's correct. Okay. Uh-huh. Maybe I'll change that. I'll move that back up where it's supposed to go. It's gonna undo, 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 undo. I'm just gonna try something. Just gonna do that. Spine 7 input rig must be a chain of 2 bones. Uh-huh. Interestingly enough, this guy shouldn't be called spine 7. Should be called head top. Let's see if this gets in the way. Did I get an error again? I did not see it. Bone head top, internal chain of 2 bones or more. Okay, that's probably because it's parented to this guy. Let's see. Copy chain. Yeah, copy chain. So let's just move this guy a little bit out of the way. Okay, that's good. Did you copy rigify chain name with one click? I tag you but I can't. YouTube tripping. I don't know why would you why couldn't you tag me, but welcome Notorious B. I copied the river chain name with one click. Yeah, you can copy anything while hovering the names. So if you hover over and press Control C, then you just can Control V without selecting stuff. Hey XP, welcome, welcome. Okay, let's try something. Let's clear this parent, and then let's regenerate the rig. Wow. Okay. This is getting weird. Why am I getting this error? Let's just like change this. Copy chain. Let's say head. Super head. Align tweak collections. Connect chain. Let's do that. But wow, I keep on getting this error with this guy. Let's do another thing. Uh, uh, let's just not do shit. Boom. Crown. 2 more bones? Seriously? Since when? Okay. Let's do super copy. Super copy. Super copy. And then super copy. Boom. See? Okay, finally, you mother fluffer. And then let's go back. Okay, because like I was doing the one that says chain. So copy chain normally expects bones to be more than one thing. I forgot that. Super copy. Boom. Kapow. Kapow, kapow, kapow. Okay. So now this guy should be able to be parented to that guy. Let's see. Boom. Success. Now, question is, who is the head? That's the crown. That's fine. That is the top of the head. Head top. Great. That's the jaw. What the heck? No, guys. This is all wrong. Let's do it again. So this, guys, that's correct. That's incorrect. There we go. That's the problem. So this guy should be parented to that guy. Keep offset. Absolutely. Yes. Yes. And then this guy, as far as I remember, should be Alt H. Maybe should be like this. Let's see. I don't know if like those are connected. This one should probably be connected to that one. Oh. Connected. All right. Let's see how this goes now. Boop. Regenerate. Bam. So now we have a head that controls all of them. The top of the head, the jaw, the mustache, the thing. Yeah, that's good. I missed to do this guy. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Let's go back, but I think we're on like pretty close. So this one was basic copy chain. Let's see if like I can use a basic copy chain as well here. I doubt we can do it, but hey, don't lose anything by trying. Yeah, of course. Okay. Oh wow. Oh well. So finicky sometimes. So for these guys, let's just do super copy and then use a cube truncated, cube octaed. Which one is what? Oh god. Okay, I know why. Sorry. Basic super copy. Copy to selected. Regenerate rig. Oops, that's not the one I wanted. Cube, circle, gear, line, limb, jaw. Does this one have a specific one? It doesn't say. Cube? No, doesn't look like it's a cube. Bone. Aha. Oh, wait, what? Passard. Let's just make it Yeah, override them, please. There we go. The bone one it is. Little bone of mustaches, and yeah, there we go. So now I'm just gonna like adapt a little bit the where are they? Yeah, these guys here, just because you know, I like to be a little bit more neat than this. So I'm just gonna select hide this guy. Oh no, only one circle we have. Let's see. Let's hide the king. Let's hide the head. Let's hide this rig. Okay, this guy. Like that. In fact, I want it to go just like a little bit outside and just like there. Just like so it's not too annoying to look at. Maybe I took it too far. Okay, there is fine. Cool. And then where's the rest of them? Okay, there's one here for the jaw. I'm just gonna put that one there and scale it round. Front. Actually, let's just do that. And then and then and then can I sculpt it? No? Can I sculpt it? Oh, let's do that guy. Also bear in mind that these are mainly gonna be animated from the side, so wait. Uh-huh. You bastard. There you go. Something like this, maybe. Just like to make it easy. To make it easy. This one here, it's the top of the head, so let's make that very obvious. All right. So like gonna mark this part, turn it to 90 degrees in Z or X or Y. Bam. Scale it up. Just like make it like that, probably. Sometimes I get fancy and I start doing like arrows like this. Huh. Bam. So now it looks like yeah, that's what it does, right? Haha. And maybe move it around here a little bit more. It's annoying that they're not exactly the same though, but fuck it. Oh, did I say fuck? I'm sorry. Yeah, more like so. I think that kind of works. That should be enough to make it very obvious what it is. And then we got the head one, which is normally I like this one to be like the big one that you can easily grab. At Sony, I like that they do like a big cube for it. That makes it super easy to be seen and grabbed. But this like a circle also works. It's like a little bit less visible. Hey Hank, you're back. Woo! Thank you for being here. Mm. Tell me if I'm very boring. All right, guys. Don't. You know. What else? Okay, these ones. let's be fair. I don't really like this little thing because it's like really hard to grab and you have to go inside the thing to grab it. But also they're misaligned. So we're gonna probably do like a pass on that. So they're like a little bit more aligned to the geo. Huh. They're free. Duh, obviously. So they actually responded about the I remember the bug report I did, which is great. So they're looking into it. We figured out that if I parented the blah, 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 the blah, 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 the I, like the lattice to the main controller of the I, it works, right? But yeah, I still submitted the bug report and they're looking into it. So now like I can grab like this, and then just like open the eye. Yeah. Yeah, that works. And the cool thing, if I grab this guys, I'll probably have to do something about this, but let's say I want a 90 degrees and then can grab these guys and like drive them to that side, and then this guys will drive them to that side. And that is pretty awesome because it still works, right? I just need to figure out how to next like keep the pupil on top of the sphere. Hey, Naolito, welcome. Yeah, so I'm trying to like do this stuff. Welcome, welcome. Hearts for everyone, guys. I'm so glad that you guys are here. Dude. Boys and girls. Probably like it's like out of the 12 people, it's like 11 boys and one girl, something like this. Um, so if you're a girl and you're here, please also lift your hand and say hi. Yeah, this kind of works, right? And also like it would be fun to do this stuff where I can squeeze it. Yeah, so I want to be able to do all that, but keep the pupil circular and there. So that's probably a challenge for another day. But I'm quite happy where it's going already. I can't recommend enough for riggers this add-on called Bonera, done by this guy Blender Boy. Let me check it. Blender Boy. Um, so he's got this one. It's a free rigging add-on. Let me show you. Right here. It has like a bunch of like little tools to create bones for complex situations. You have like also, yeah, shapes that are predefined that you can also create more and create a library of shapes for when you're rigging and easily adjust them to the bones. I've never used that part yet. Like I just started using it a couple of days ago. Then you can create some different types of like chains already. Um, Also, you have an eyelid generator, which is cool. Which again I haven't used yet, but I mean that's pretty cool. I don't think it's the type of eye that I'm trying to do, but hey, cool thing. Um, there you go. It can generate some types of chains, but to me, the most interesting part, well, this pseudo bone layer is probably gonna be deprecated soon now that we actually do have a bone layer system. Um, but the part that I've been using it for, this is also really cool. Can like rename stuff, like not necessarily batch, but you can just like create a list of renaming stuff and just like rename them all on the go. UI slider generation generator. I haven't used it yet. Where is it? The one that I want to show. This, for instance, like if you have cables or like lattices, sorry, of curves and stuff like this, You can just like select the bones, and it will create the deformation, the bones to deform them as needed, which is great, right? And so I asked them because I wanted to be able to do that with a lattice as well, which wasn't before. So now, if you just like go and create a lattice, go create a lattice, right? You put it anywhere, you go inside, and yes, you can't do it from here just yet because he's like working on that. But if you press a hotkey to call it, you press Shift Control A. Oh God, why is it not working now? Just when I want to show it, that's amazing. Just when I want to show it, it's not working. Gosh, Shift Control A. No. Bonera. Maybe I have an older version installed. Oh, looks like I do. Let's remove it because he sent me a new version. Resources. Yeah, you see 1.1. Now, problem is it's not gonna work right now because I remember I had to restart, but let's try it. That doesn't work. I'll show you when I restart because like it's gonna take, for some reason, sometimes like it screws me up. But you'll get the menu and you'll tell him like fucking create bones on it, and you'll get this as a result, right? And the other cool thing is like, for instance, I like to rename these guys like left, middle, da, 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 and I could use like the Bonera list per list renamer, I think. Name and beat. No, it's not that one. Load name. Right? Loaded everything in the thing, and I can go and like select the ones that I want to rename and shit. So pretty cool. Pretty cool. Anyways, let's go back to our thing. Goodbye. Let's go. Good. Oh, another thing. Now Lito, yes. Well, my short, it's like still work in progress. I'm re-rigging stuff on Blender just because eventually we're thinking of like maybe doing things in Blender, like maybe a part two, you know? So I'm just experimenting with like how rig the same character to be as easy to animate as it is in Maya, just in Blender. And it's honestly hasn't been hard so far. Like I've done this kind of things right now. I'm like working on like just making the shapes be friendly to see and select and stuff like that. But yeah. See you, Hank. Thank you for being here. There is a UV move deformer that allows you to move a texture pupil. Yeah, that could be good. I'd love it to be a geometry though. That would be ideal. Maybe with geometry nodes I can figure something out, but I don't know anything about geometry nodes, so I would probably have to start learning. Anyways, yeah. So let's go into what's the other. Maybe I could use the Bonera thing here, because I don't like these ones. So if I do that, apply bone shape. There we go. Woo, look at this. This is cool. Maybe these ones. Okay. Huh. Kind of what I wanted. Okay. And then these guys here, I want the same thing. Apply bone shape. That one, yes. But I now want them in 90 degrees in X. Bam! Look at me go. Oh, that's a bit slow, but it's fine. And then I can probably scale them in Y. Yeah, I think that's about what I need. Maybe I can point them up a little bit higher, because that should be fine. So now, Lito, as I was saying, yeah, I'm just like experimenting with like re-rigging the character in Blender just because I want to be able to see if, like, this can be. I mean, it can be done. I know it can be done, but yeah, just want to play, experiment. Eventually, also, I'd love to like grab and make a Blender class of like rigging characters on the style of Tumblehead, and then something like an anim class where I like do this style, the animation style. Well, that did not turn out how I wanted it. God damn it. That could be super fun, right? So because I want to like build more material around the film, um, and like maybe make even more films eventually would be absolutely fun, super fun. Um, so here I want to circle probably like that one, but that's not the orientation that I want it to be. So do 0 here, right? That's more like it. I think that's it, right? Why is this guy missing one side, one on the side? That's pretty absurd. Let's go and check that out. So where is my rigify meta rig? So wow, we're already at an hour and a half. Gosh, guys, why don't you tell me to stop talking? Aha. So this guy needs to symmetrize. Symmetrize. Okay, now I'll regenerate the rig. I'm not gonna override the rig meshes. Pound. And then wait. Did you override the rig meshes? Maybe it did for some of them only. Okay, so these ones, maybe I'll do the sticks for these ones. Burn, apply bone shape. I'm gonna do the little sticks for that ones, like that. But maybe these ones, I want a different shape, like maybe like that. Not like that. And then, whoopsie. Wait, where do you guys go? No, it's too far. Scale X2. Shift, Control, Shift A. What other tools do we have? Okay. What I said. So we said minus 90. um, that actually does kind of work. Maybe 0.65 here. Okay. How's everybody doing? Is this incredibly boring? Or super absolutely even more incredibly boring? I apologize to all of you. Wait. Oh, there you go. Extend. Control Shift A, boom, and then this guy is gonna be just a circle. Why? Circle, and then this one oval. Haha. There is actually a difference. Let's do a circle. Let's like reset the transforms and press OK. And that is fine. That is just fine. But I want an offset of y 0.5. That's not it, guys. Come on. 0.05. Oof. Isn't this like supposed to be like relative to the size of the bone? Scale to bone length. Ooh. Sure, maybe yes. Okay. And then guys are going too far. All right. I just want it in the middle of the bone. Come on. Uh, Fin 27 sculpts. I'm porting legacy rigs from a previous production, so it's not boring at all. Something to listen to. Oh, hey, cool. Thank you. Thank you for being here. I like to be able to like listen to some people sometimes when I work as well. Sometimes like I completely branch out and my train of thought completely forgets that I'm listening to people, but it's cool. Thank you. It's cool to like work with more people in a way, even though we're all on our own place. Zigman, I am good. Currently doing some stuff while listening. Oh, sweet. How you change the shape one again? Well, in this case, I'm using the add-on that I mentioned before. The what's it called? Bonera, um, which you can get for free in Gumroad from this guy Blender Boy. And I think it's like absolutely super useful because there's so many things that it's like so boring to do and so slow to do that this is really fantastic. So I'm just gonna keep this here at 0. And now I'm just gonna do this manually. Just gonna go to the bones and go to the display. Ooh. And then do the translation to like, for some reason, this translation is much faster. Who would have guessed that needed to be so little? Let's do something different here. What if I go into the widgets collection and do the mustache S like that, and then I'll do local, and then I'll do individual origins, and then come on local. No, it's not grabbing each one on their own. Oh, the bastard. That is pretty fucked in a way. So there's two things here. One of them is that we're getting double the amount of bones for whoever knows what reason. Okay, no, 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 no. Yes. Okay. Goodbye. Okay, good. Now we have less. Dun, dun. Wow, it's probably because I made them a couple of times. Yeah. So we should have. Holy crap, so many. Okay. Ah, haha. I'm stupid. I'm sorry. Let's just go back. I'm just gonna hide the rig. And then the ones that I don't need are that one, that one, that one, and that one. So all this geometry is fine, and that is correct. Goodbye. Good. Now I should have, yes, that's correct. Now, interestingly enough, it's not picking up their own local things. I'm just gonna grab those two, deselect the rest of the stuff. Why you? I hate that. Why I can't? It's not active, mother puppy. Boom. Halfway through. Well, at some point you have to do some manual work. Yeah, it's okay. Oops, I'm sorry. So again, I'm gonna go today until like probably 12. It's 10:53. Actually, no, 12 might be a little bit too early to clear an eye because it's not like I have to work tomorrow. Good. Now we can bring back the head, the king. The king. Ah, I made a mistake. I'm gonna have to redo most of this work. Yeah, I'm gonna have to redo most of his work, which sucks. Because I didn't add the lips. So I didn't add the lips. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to like finish like let's say in 15 minutes or something like that because I'm gonna run out of battery in the camera probably. And I don't want you guys to miss my pretty face, mostly because you're actually looking at it all the time. Let's see. All right. Okay. So, anyways, it's discouraging to see like your work is going to be erased. All of your hard work. Anyways, let's just focus on doing the lips now. So, I'll do, as I said in my planning, I will do one here. Wah, bam, like that, right? In the middle. Oh, whoopsie. All right, there you go. Like so. So I'm just gonna do like that, 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 and then I'm just gonna do the same down here. Sorry. You can. If I understand right, you're asking how to change the shape of the bones. By default, you can just like modify the shape of the bones um that with the bone shape like thing, you know? No? Okay. Easy. Let me show you. I'm just gonna go around here to the side, create an armature, single bone, right? I'm gonna put this bone somewhere and I'm gonna create a shape that I want to use with that bone. So I'm gonna create a cube, right? And I'm gonna delete these parts. And then I'm gonna create a plane. Then I'm gonna make it here, right? And I'm just gonna delete the faces. So I'm gonna go to this bone in pose mode and go to viewport display and then custom object. I can press E here or tap this thing and then go and select this guy there, right? For some reason, it's not letting me select it. So I'm just gonna type cube, which was the object that I created. And you can see now it looks like that it's not a cube, that it's a plane. But you know what I mean? So now this object, I can always just go and deform it, right? And go make like a like a face. you can see that bone now is represented by that little face. Rare. So that's like how it works for shapes inside bones in Blender. So what the add-ons do, for instance, this add-on that I was using, Bonera, what it does is basically it only does that. It creates a shape, it puts it somewhere, it aligns it with the bone, it gives it a shape that it's already pretty defined. So you have like a little library of them, and it assigns it, and then it helps you like change the size and stuff like that. Now I'm gonna go back to my little beautiful face, right? And you can see that also if you go here, right, the bone is still like pivoting from its own pivot. Where are you? There we go. Bone from its own pivot, right? Which is there, which is where the original bone is, right? And this is like all aligned to however like you created the thing. And so you can always like go back into editing this guy and going like, oh, transform. This is probably, actually the problem is here. Okay, that way we're aligned. Cool. And so if I rotate this around, put it there, now it's like at the base of the bone, right? And if I press edit, now it's matching that. Now, cool thing is also like you have this custom shape offset stuff. Like you can scale it more from here, right? Even without touching the original shape, and then shift it around and rotate it, all of that stuff. So you can customize each one of them. Pretty cool. I think it's a very smart way of doing it, to be honest. Okay, so lips. Let's call these guys something. Let's go to that one and put it over there, more or less. I think just gonna put it on the surface. Can I put it on the surface? Face project. Bam. Look at that. Look at this guy go. It's like it's like if he knew how to use Blender. Okay. So these two guys, I'm gonna scale 0. Whoopsie. Not there. Scale 0. Bam. So like they're on top of each other, like lovers. And so this is gonna be top, lip, top, dot, left. That's left. Yes, that's correct. Top left. 0.01. 001. So this one is gonna be lip top left 002, right? And then this is gonna be lip bottom bot. That's 001. And then lip 002 bot. Now we can just grab these guys and select them and symmetrize. Now, by my calculations, all of these guys should be absolutely at 0. And if I use, let's see if I can use let's try lip. There was a lip one. I want to try it. Oh, maybe mouth. Oh, mouth, lip. What else could it be? Super head, skin, jaw, transform tongue, pivot, super finger, glue, basic tail, super spine. Wow, nothing. So I guess we're gonna do the stretchy one, I guess. basic chain, glue, paw, front wheel, experimenter, super chain, stretchy chain. Yes, start in. Use scale. Sure. Merge parent rotation and scale. So copy that to selected, copy that to selected, and let's try it out. And then copy that to selected. Don't, idiot. Wait, what? Okay, that's good, that's good, good, good. C'est parfait. And then these guys should probably have one more. I'm gonna make this one here. Okay, this guy should be parented to that one. Potentially. Nope. Good offset. Potentially. Well, maybe. We'll see. And then, yeah, in all reality, it's only the bottom ones that should be parented to that one. The top ones should be parented to the top one. Oh, we'll see. Let's see what we get. All right. Bam. Okay. So nothing exploded. I mean, I lost the shapes, obviously, because I said I would. We had that. That was part of the plan. As much as it hurts, it's part of the plan. So that works. This kind of works, huh? Now, I didn't get them to merge here, which sucks, but this was merged, which is good. Let's pom pom, and then this guy's here. Scale 0. Aha, you moved, bitch. All right, let's try it again. Boom. Okay, so we got that. That's cool. That, yeah, sure. Got there. You can rotate and scale. You can do that. And then here. All right, that's not bad. Now I am wondering. Because yeah, that would probably work. Let's give it a go and like weight this to that just for fun. What am I? Weights. Whoa. Let's hope it doesn't explode. Whoa. What? What happened? Why did it change shape so much? Okay, let's say, let's hide that. Let's get rid of that for now. Let's put this down there. Using both GPU and CPU subdivision. Now, for some reason, I mean, that does seem to be working in the right place, even though the head somehow moved. Let's go back. Okay. So something. Boom. Okay. Transforms are all right. Transforms are zeroed out. Yay, yay, yay. Maybe, what? What? Okay. Not understanding this part. Why is it moving up? Is the, like this one has transforms to 0. That's fine. That's correct. Yeah. The meta rig, let's hide it. This lighting, I don't need this lighting stuff for now. I'm just gonna put them in a layer. Lights. Then the head. Okay. What if we turn off all these guys? All right. Sure, sure, sure. And then, yeah, that should be correct. Silbando Bajito. Hey, welcome. Welcome, Silbando Bajito. I am picking up Blender again. Let's be honest. I do like Blender. I do enjoy the Blender, but I didn't use it in a bit. Um, yeah. Okay. So I do not understand why does it move? Why does it move? Okay. Now, if I bring it back to the place, now it's like offsetted. Is it scaled? No, right? Oh. It's just moved up. It's very weird. I do not know what's going on there. Let's try something more. One more time. Ah, got it. Got it, got it, got it, got it. So Alt P, let's do clear parent and keep transforms. Now I'll do this and then bam, 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 boom. Good, good. So that actually, ooh, what's that? And it happens in both sides. Okay, it's probably like an orientation thing. Cool, cool, cool. All right, that's fine. That is fine. Now we can go back to our meta rig and see what the heck is going on there. Okay. Let's, sorry for my throat. It's like acting out. So control shift N. No, shift N. There we go. Shift N. Let's do to the cursor. No, shift N. Let's go to view axis. If I align them all to view axis, it's kind of alright or not? Shift and global minus. Just trying which one kind of works. It's kind of flat-ish. Yeah, that looks okay. Let's see how it does now. Boom. Regenerate. XP, what did you say it's interesting? What did you find interesting? Yeah, now it does not explode. You see? It was a orientation shit. Like one of the bones was kind of like creating weird shit. All right, and this one opens the mouth. Well, lowers the jaw. Lowers the jaw. Now I wonder. Hey Eddie, no worries. I'm working on redoing the rig of the main one of the characters of my short film, but doing it in Blender because I have we animated most of the film, like the entire film. When I animated in Maya and Houdini, we use Houdini for lighting and stuff. I say we was like Magnus. He's a genius of Houdini, and so I'm trying to replicate the type of rigs that he did for the short in Maya. Just try to replicate them in Blender. They're very simple, to be honest. I was surprised of how simple they were. The only complex part to me is like basically the eye, and the mouth is not even. It's not even like super complicated. It's just like simple. So yeah, that's it. That's what I'm working on. Thank you for being around, even if you just had to stop by very quickly during class. Again, this is gonna stay recorded, and like maybe I'll see if I can chop some pieces and turn them into like a small videos or stuff that are actually useful more than just like watching me do shit, right? Well, that's not how I wanted it to be. Fair enough. Let's do that guy. So here, what I would do, let's see. Obviously, this guy, that's fine. Maybe this one will, boom. Yeah, that works good enough. I don't probably need to like reweight that. Now I wonder if I make this one's child of this one, control keep offset, what would happen to, oopsie, to this? Bam. Okay. Success. Oh, what? So now I can use it as a mouth. What? I would like it to open backwards though, but that's not bad. That's pretty good actually. So now like the top part stayed at the top, stayed with the guy with that guy. The bottom part stayed with this guy, and so now I get to like use this as well. Hmm. That is absolutely interesting. What? What? Man, this is absolutely fantastic. It's getting close to what I need. Yeah, right? Problem solved. Yeah, I remember like it was parented to another armature, and like then I moved the armature around, and then I didn't fix the stuff. Didn't clean it up. That's why you always like clean up your models before you start rigging. And I decided to not do that, or not. To be fair, I didn't decide it because I forgot. I was like, oh, just let's rig this thing on top of each other. And all right. Anyways, I think we're gonna call it a night soon. It's been, what is it? 2 hours and 3 minutes. Yeah, it's been 2 hours and 3 minutes. I don't wanna keep you guys for too long. I know it can be very boring to hear a guy talking like this about also rigging. I could try and do things a bit more fun, but I don't know. Primary control layer, middle control position. What is this? What is the middle? Disable is 0. What? So if I do 1, what does it do? Huh. Middle control position. Let's do 1. Secondary control layers. Use the plus button to add list of entries. Great. Oh, okay. No. Let's not do that for now. Photos instead of the access correct. Okay. Sharpen. Okay. Chain priority. When merging control chains with high priority, always win. So this one and then this one. Let's see. That means that maybe it will follow the top. Huh. Okay, that's the moment of truth. That is absolutely true. Now the the thing follows the top bone. Yay. That is actually pretty sick. Now, yeah, it's not deforming amazingly because like I haven't done anything to it, but now the only thing here is that I don't like how sharp that is. Right? Like I open that up and it's very, very sharp. And there's no way I can make it less sharp so far. Let's see. So the fall off goes control fall off coefficient, series linear, higher value, etc. But what is what? Let's press these buttons and see what happens. No? Temporary to do. Okay, and the other thing is that we probably don't need this. Probably. Fall off is configured along the curve change instead of rotating on the axis. Okay, let's do that instead. And then let's just regenerate the rig. Bam. Okay. That feels better for some reason. It's cool because I can rotate it, right? Yeah, it feels a lot better. And so let's see. For some reason though, like yeah, that's not too bad. Now, what else can we make to make this better? Propagate the twist. Come on, let's twist again. Yeah, let's twist again. Okay. Sharpen. Do we want to sharpen? Create mechanisms to sharpen a connected corner when the angle is below this value. No, I think it's fine. Use scale control to scale a B-bone. Use control scaling to scale B-bone. Connect the mirror, absolutely. Could Blender Cloud Rig be better for such characters? Probably. The thing with Cloud Rig is I would need to learn how to use Cloud Rig. I remember trying a long time ago, like the first few iterations, and it was really, really, really hard to use because it was very custom to the way Mets works. But absolutely, it would probably be better. I don't know if you saw the talk that he did on like rigging with geometry nodes. I really like that because he used techniques that I've seen done for movies like Peanuts. Sadly, just like 10 years later, right? But I wanted to do that a long time ago. And now like it's getting not necessarily like easy, but easier and possible. right? Um, anyways, yeah, maybe that would be smarter. But the thing is, the fun thing, right, is that the short film, if I show you the rigs of the short film, that how they're done, they're not much more complex than that. I would go there to say that this is more complex even. So maybe I could do something funky here. Um, I did this controller here that has the the drivers for the head. Let me try something pretty dumb. I'll just this one laptop L1. Okay, let's call that one. And then just grab this stuff here. Maybe it might explode, hey? By the way, before I carry on with things that could explode, I'm just gonna save. Great. Prism give me an error and things crashed now. Yes. It did crash, right? Yeah. Oof. Anyways, thanks to Blender 4.0 and its autosave, I should have not lost anything. For some reason, Prism is crashing my Blender 4.0. I don't know why. I don't know why. Whenever I try to save, it just crashes. When I try to save like a version from Prism, which sucks. Which sucks because I want it to be all. Yeah. Let's see what happens. Is there a way to open, create new version, create new version from auto backup? What? Aha. Oh, that's pretty cool. So they modified this one. Click. Yes. So instead of like opening up that new Blender, let's see if this works. That's a very cool feature for Prism. For Prism. Let's see how long it takes to open. For some reason, I think because like I'm using it with Prism, it takes a lot longer to open. So I guess I should call it a night before my battery runs out. In the meantime, I'm just gonna go full screen, full face Luch. So yeah, I think I'm just like gonna pick up this and save. But anyways, thank you all for being here. It's cool to have you come around and chat with me. I deeply enjoy your company. Makes me feel like I'm not talking to the air, which would be weird. And yeah. Do you want to see some more stuff? I plan on like finishing up like a working version of this rig with you guys. And then I have to work. I showed you a little bit about the Stella short film last time. And so I plan to like pick up shots from that and work with them online um, while working with you. Okay, cool. We recovered the file. Just gonna save. Yeah. So yeah, that's the plan. After I finish this, like I'm gonna jump into that, and we probably need to like in the next um next time I'm gonna probably finish the face rig. It's just like, well, we have a saved version now, which is great. Let me try and do something before I go. Before I go. So if I change, see you guys. You don't need to go, but I mean, I was starting to say goodbye slowly. Bone mouth shape. So we're gonna call this one king. And then we're gonna go look for what's this bone here. Lift up, and then edit driver, king, and then fuck me, man. And then boom, lift up one, date driver, and then edit driver, king. Hey Garvey, welcome, welcome. I've been here, just not on YouTube for a bit, but no. Duh. So now I am both activating the blend shapes, or I'm sorry, the shape keys, and also moving that corner, the mouth corner, together, which, I mean, it's not completely awful. Could this work eventually? No, I don't think it will. No. Maybe I'll just turn it. Thanks Garvey for the support. I am not super confident that I'm gonna do super big tutorials for a while, because it's like lots of work, and but doing live streams, fun. I'll drop a tip here and there and then make them into videos, of stuff like I know people don't generally know. So I'll have fun with that. This is actually not too bad, to be honest. If I weight this properly, yeah, that's not too bad. Oh, you know what I missed? Ha! I missed a couple of things. But it's already 2 hours and 18 minutes. But so for the next stream, I'm not gonna commit to say, hey, I'm gonna stream tomorrow or I'm gonna stream Monday. What's gonna happen is I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do, which is rig the teeth, right? Rig the tongue, which I forgot as well. Separate these guys and make them actually like properly weighted. Properly weight the hair. Properly weight the crown, and properly weight the rest of the face. That's the next time that we see each other. Now, be on the lookout because it could happen tomorrow. I don't think so. Could happen Thursday. I don't think so. I'll probably be very drunk. It could happen not Friday. Saturday might be a day actually. Saturday or what is it? Monday? Yeah, Saturday or next Monday or Sunday. Saturday, Sunday or Monday. It's probably the days are most likely gonna be around. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, maybe Tuesday. Those are the days that are normally like free. Saturday normally during the day. Sunday probably during the day as well. Monday, Tuesday, probably around this time. Um, so yeah, as I said, we're gonna fix like the weight on this guy, this guy. We're gonna make like rig the teeth and the tongue, and make sure like the the mustache works well. I'm gonna reshape all the shapes corresponding to these guys as well, like so like they actually look like something usable, maybe something like that, like we had done before, right? Something like that. And yeah, that's it. It's good to see you all. Thank you again for being around, for sticking, and hope you have a really nice rest of the day, week, or month till we see each other again. And cut to the outro.